Skin Activists. The website is darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. Once again, darkskinactivist.com. I know it's been a little minute since I've been live. I think the last time I went live, I ran a marathon in Atlanta. I ran my marathon. It's the Atlanta Peachtree Road Race. So I know it's been a little minute. I'm gonna let you guys get a minute to realize that I'm here and that I am live. And give me a second here, y'all, because I want to. Sometimes I don't know if stuff be working properly on my channel. So let me go to. Oh, there you go. AC Walker, you in the building. You let me know everything is working properly. Hey, AC, how you doing? Good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon. Before I get into the meat of the what I want to talk about, I'm gonna kind of give you guys a minute to realize that I'm here. Also, I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Sometimes YouTube will send out all the notifications and let everybody know that I'm live, but then sometimes they won't. So make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you guys share this video so that it can get pushed out into the algorithms. And I know you would think, after me being on YouTube, the first colorism channel, the first and longest running colorism channel, that I would get some respect in terms of getting more viewership. But it's YouTube. I don't know what the problem is, but you know what, y'all? I just got to keep going. I just got to keep going. I can't be worried about whether or not YouTube is going to do the right thing and promote me. I just have to keep going. So make sure you guys like and share. Also, if you guys want to make a donation, I never get enough donations. Please go to my Cash App. My Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, that's $RASHIDA'Lala. Once again, that's $RASHIDA'Lala. And that's $RASHIDALALA. $RASHIDALALA. And you can find my Cash App and all that good stuff in the description to this live. So yeah, I got a lot on my mind, a lot that I want to say, a lot that I want to talk about. And you know, it gets better for dark-skinned women because I believe as a result of my work. I put in a lot of work, even though people don't want to give me credit for it. The truth is, I put in a lot of work. I'm the first colorism channel on YouTube, the longest running. A lot of people done copied off of me and stole and ripped off from me and done me wrong. But my legacy, my impact has been to shed light on the unique struggles and circumstances that dark-skinned females face. And nobody was doing this. The only other person that was doing this is a woman named Cola Boo. She the only person that I'm gonna ever give credit to. I'm not giving credit to none of y'all, the rest of y'all, because you steal. And my thing is, I don't like people that take ideas and steal from other people, especially a disadvantaged, already oppressed, impoverished, dark-skinned woman like me. I've already was born into oppression, social, political, economic oppression, and then to have people steal my ideas. I created the first platform in history to fight to end what some people call darkism. I'm sorry, what some people call colorism, but what I call darkism. And I went viral back in 2015 for calling out the rapper Kendrick Lamar. I had been calling out rappers and entertainers for their darkism before YouTube and social media existed. But I went viral and people found out what I was doing, and my own people started stealing from my ideas. That's what happened. They started stealing from my brand. They started stealing from my books. They started stealing from my channel. But you're not the dark-skinned activists. None of y'all. You're not the dark-skinned activists. It's only one dark-skinned activist, and that's Rashida Strober. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit that Cash App as well. Those of y'all that know, you know. Those of y'all that know, you know I got a lot of love in my heart for everybody. You know, I have a lot of love in my heart for every human being on earth. But I have just been stolen from and taken from and victimized, and I'm still suffering to this day. Ain't nothing have ever been easy for me as a black dark-skinned woman. Nothing. Everything is a fight. I believe I'm gonna be fighting hard for everything until the day I die. And I look around and I see that yes, it's gotten better for some dark-skinned women as a result of my work and the work like people like Cola Booth. Because I told y'all, Cola Booth, she the only one I'm gonna ever give credit to. The rest of y'all stole from my platform about dark skin and colorism. You're not original. You're not the dark skin activist. You're not original at all. But I will always give Cola Booth her credit. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Also, you guys can make a donation. I encourage you. I never get enough donations. Yes, I still would like donations. I never get enough donations. My Cash App is in the description to this live. And my Cash App is $RASHIDA'LALA. $RASHIDA'LALA. One of the people that have been in the news lately, and I don't like this, and I got a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, and I may not get to it all because I'm on my way to errand I had to run. And I said, okay, I got a little bit of time here. I could come on here and talk. And I'm going to come on here and talk about some of the stuff that's concerning to me about what I go through as a dark-skinned black woman and what other dark-skinned black women go through. And it just never seems to stop. It's like we damned if we do, we damned if we don't. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. So let me give y'all an example of what I mean when I say it's like dark-skinned women are damned if we do and damned if we don't. Here we go recently in the news. Who been all over the news? She been all over the news, y'all. All over the news. Where people are coming for this dark-skinned woman. Damned if she do, damned if she don't. And her name is Clarissa Shields. If you on social media and you don't see posts about what's going on with Clarissa Shields, you're living under a rock, okay? She is an example to me of the damned if you do, damned if, well, hell, I'm an example. But there's other examples of dark-skinned women who are damned if they do, damned if they don't, right? Give me a second, y'all. Clarissa Shields, it's like she's damned if she do, she's damned if she don't. Okay? She is dating Papoose. Okay? Y'all coming for her for that. Y'all saying that she's dating a married man and she's delusional in terms of making all these plans with a married man, this, that, and the third. But I feel that y'all didn't necessarily have the same energy for Remy Ma. But that's not really what the angle that I'm coming from. That's not where I'm coming from. That's not really what I really want to talk about. What I feel like is, even despite Clarissa Shields' accomplishments, okay, and she has accomplished a lot, and I'm happy for her, because I'm happy for dark-skinned women in particular that come from nothing, that come from the gutter of the ghetto, and they make something out of themselves. They become successful. They become economically successful. You understand what I'm saying? They pull themselves out. Those are the dark. I'm happy for all. I want everybody, but in particular, those dark-skinned women got a special place in my heart, because that's what I came from. And I know how difficult it is. being a dark-skinned black woman that makes it out. And I wrote a book. And yes, you damn right I'm going to keep promoting my books. I'm going to keep promoting my Cash App. I wrote a book called Token Dark Girl, the It Dark Girl of the Moment. Go on Amazon, get the book. Token Dark Girl. I've written a whole slew of dark-skinned books. I've written more books on dark skin than anybody. Token Dark Girl, a dark-skinned woman's revenge, how to be the hottest dark-skinned chick on the planet. Darkism, 25 ways dark-skinned people are discriminated against. But Token Dark Girl speaks about dark-skinned women in popular culture that they give a chance. And they give a chance to so few, so little, so few get an opportunity. And I name in my book token dark girls across the societal, political, socio-economic strata. Okay? In different segments, different industries. If you read the book, you'll see. Now, I wrote that book probably, 5-6 years ago. Clarissa Shields, in my humble opinion, is the token dark girl of boxing. Okay? The token dark girl of boxing. And as much as I love and respect Layla Ali, because I think Layla Ali don't be bothering nobody. I think Layla Ali be minding her business. And I think Clarissa Shields is bothering her and coming for her. But I like them both. And I respect Layla Ali because Layla Ali is non-problematic. She seems to me just to be a decent, nice person. Okay, and I know y'all gonna say, oh, Rashida, shit, but she light skinned. See, I'm a fair person. Understand, I'm fair. I don't discriminate like y'all do. I don't discriminate on people because of their color. I don't discriminate against black people because they dark skin or light skin. If I like somebody, I like somebody. I respect Layla Ali. I think she's a businesswoman. She's non-problematic. She comes across as just a nice individual, even though she light skin. I have respect for her. See, that's how you do it. You should be fair and unbiased. But a lot of y'all have not been fair and unbiased to Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields, I feel, is the token dark girl of boxing. And I feel that Clarissa Shields suffers from darkism because I feel that the black community is harder on Clarissa Shields. Y'all harder on her because she's dark skinned. Yeah. And I just sat back and I watched the reaction and the responses of black folks regarding Clarissa Shields and the situation where y'all talk about, her and Papoose, this, that, and the third. But I feel that black people are using her being with Papoose as the reason to attack her in other areas. As a reason to say, oh, you know what? Since she with Papoose and he's still married and she doing wrong by being with a married man, okay, we're going to let loose the whole gauntlet of all the attacks that we really feel about you, including we think you ugly. We think you don't know. Y'all attack the way she looks. Y'all attack the way she dresses. Y'all attack the way she speaks. Y'all attack everything about her. I sit back on social media and I watch. So that's why I'm saying the dark-skinned black woman is damned if she do, damned if she don't. It doesn't matter about all the positive things that this woman has overcome. It doesn't matter that she came from the hood and overcame the perils of the hood and didn't become a statistic or a stereotype. Didn't end up on drugs. Didn't end up in prison where y'all want her to be. Didn't end up a baby mama where y'all want. Y'all would be happy if she was a baby mama with 10 kids from 10 different men. Y'all would be happy if she was in somebody's prison. Y'all would be happy if she was collecting food stamps in Section 8. And nothing wrong with that now, because I'm a humanitarian. I believe that if people need it, they need to be fed, they hungry, they need a place to live. I believe that we should help them. But I'm just saying, y'all love to see dark-skinned women in the gutter. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the Cash App. Cash App is $RASHIDA'S, and I would like to get at least 2 Cash Apps before I end this live. $RASHIDA'S. You guys can find my Cash App in the description to this live. Y'all love to see dark-skinned women in the gutter. Y'all love to see dark-skinned women doing bad. Y'all love to see dark-skinned women hair not being done. Y'all love to see dark-skinned women walking around with buttery yellow teeth. Y'all love to see dark-skinned women with nasty-looking clothes on. Y'all love to see dark-skinned women that's on drugs and drinking and with a nasty, filthy house that's pushing baby strollers with dirt under the baby's feet, dirt under their feet. Y'all love to see dark-skinned women doing bad. Y'all like that. You enjoy it. So that's why Clarissa Shields, who's self-made, who made it and making money off her own gifts and talents, and my only gripe against her is stop coming for Layla Ali. That's my only gripe against Clarissa Shields. Okay? Leave Layla Ali alone. Leave Layla Ali alone. Layla good people, I feel. Okay? Y'all not used to seeing a dark-skinned black woman in a position that, you know, Clarissa Shields is in, where she making her own money, pulled herself literally up by her own bootstraps. She's using her body, taking them body blows to make money. Y'all don't want to see that. Y'all mad because she happy. That's another thing. Y'all are angry because this dark-skinned woman is happy in a relationship. Y'all don't want to see her with a man. Y'all using the excuse that Papoose is married to Remy Ma still, when y'all know that they separated and going through a divorce. Y'all know that Remy Ma started it first. She cheated on this man first. Y'all know that. But y'all don't care. Y'all still taking out y'all frustrations on Clarissa Shields because she's a dark-skinned black woman and she doesn't look the way that you think she should look. And you're jealous. Some of y'all are haters. Some of y'all are jealous. And that goes back to my point that I'm making of this live. Y'all hit that like button, hit that share button. A dark-skinned woman is damned if she do, damned if she don't. If Clarissa Shields had taken the same path, let's say, as Layla Ali, I believe y'all will still look down on her. Because y'all think, black people think that Clarissa Shields is less beautiful than Layla Ali. I believe that. I truly believe that. And yes, some of y'all gonna say, well, you know, Clarissa, she runs her mouth a lot. She talk a lot of trash. Well, I mean, she does. Okay, I'll admit to that. But I feel like y'all are using that as an excuse to tear her down for stuff that you already didn't like. She could not be a trash talker. She could be soft-spoken. She could be like, what's the like girl, Gabby Douglas, the Olympic gymnast. I remember how black women was tearing this quiet, soft-spoken black woman down for her hair. Y'all was talking about her weave. Y'all was going on and on about how her hair didn't look right. How she need to fix her weave. Y'all doing the same thing to Clarissa Shields, except Clarissa Shields, y'all excuse is, well, she's with a married man and she talk a lot of trash. But y'all attacking her, what is it? The ad hominem attack? You attacking different characteristics of the person instead of the actual issue. And you're using the issue to attack her as a person, to attack her looks, to attack her femininity. That's what y'all doing. A dark-skinned woman is damned if she do, damned if she don't. Still. Clarissa Shields is a perfect example. Y'all sitting up here talking about she need to get a stylist. Y'all sitting up here talking about, I even see some people talk about she out of shape and need to work out. What? That's mad jealousy and envy right there. I mean, I'm no boxer by no means, but I know I'm a runner. And I know that boxers run when they train. I know that in order to be a runner, you need to be in shape. You need to be in shape. You got to be in shape to run long distances. So how is it that she need to get in shape? And then when you look at some of these people that's making these comments, they be big, fat, hoggly-woggly, chitlin loaf eating, pork chop eating, you know, acne face, big stomach having, big arms, talking all this crap about this woman that actually works out. Again, a dark-skinned woman is damned if she do, damned if she don't. If she do the right thing, y'all come for us. You know, if she doesn't do the right thing or she slips up, y'all come for us. It doesn't matter. And I'm just like, let this dark-skinned woman live. Let her be. Y'all don't want her to enjoy her success. I told you, you'd rather see her in I'm not gonna say necessarily in the hood, but you know what I mean when I say in the hood. Y'all rather see her doing bad. Y'all rather see her in poverty. Y'all rather see her struggling. Y'all rather see her inside of a Popeye's chicken getting into a fight, or inside of a church's chicken getting into a fight and making that go viral. That's what y'all rather see. Y'all don't want to see dark-skinned black women thrive and do well. Just admit it. A lot of our black people, it's like it is wired within us. And some of y'all be doing this and you don't even know or realize that you're doing it. You know, because it's so normalized and it's so unusual to see a so-called cocky, arrogant, dark-skinned black woman making a lot of money in the public eye. So y'all like, well, who that she thinks she is? We're gonna put you back in your place. We're gonna let you know, you can't come out talking mess like this. You supposed to be in the hood, in the ghetto, talking that mess. But since you got money, you know, since you're in a sport where you're being propelled on the world stage, you know, we're going to let you know, even though you have the money, even though you have the talent, even though you have the accolades, we're going to still put you in your place. That is basically what y'all are saying to Clarissa Shields. Y'all trying to put Clarissa Shields in her dark-skinned black place. That's what y'all doing. I see right through it. And I'm not going to sit up here and agree with it. I'm not no bandwagon jumper. Y'all can sit up here and say she messing with a married man, papoose, all she want to. And I don't condone destroying no relationship. That's the one thing I hate is home records. But the fact of the matter is we have to be honest. Y'all know what's going on with Papoose and Remy because they put it out in social media. They're going through a divorce and y'all know that. Y'all know that Remy Ma cheated on him first. Y'all know that. Y'all are looking for an excuse to attack Clarissa Shields. Y'all don't want the young lady to be happy. Y'all don't, if you really cared about her, why y'all coming so hard for her like that? Why do y'all have to talk down on her in the way that y'all do? Y'all go extra hard on dark-skinned women when they screw up. Y'all are going extra hard on Clarissa Shields. It's so clear to me. It's like as clear as day. Y'all going extra hard on Clarissa Shields and talking about this marriage thing. That's so-called messing with this married man that y'all know is at the end of the rope. Y'all know. Y'all going extra hard. Y'all doing that because she's a dark-skinned black woman and y'all feel she's too cocky. She's out of her place. Y'all want a dark-skinned woman to be screwed up. Now, if she was talking trash and talking mess like this and she was in poverty, it'd be okay. Y'all would be comfortable with that. I had a friend that I grew up, rest in peace, Cola. Everybody knew Cola. Y'all was comfortable with Cola talking trash and asking for money to buy drugs, because that's what she was doing, because she was poor and impoverished. Y'all was okay with that. But as soon as a dark-skinned black woman gets some money and get some wealth and get a little bit of prestige and get a little bit of power, She can't. She got to be humble, and she gotta know her place. And y'all mad because that's not what Clarissa Shields is doing. Like I said, damned dark-skinned women are damned if we do and damned if we don't. And I'm not saying I want to be so clear. I want to be so clear. Okay, dark-skinned women. I've always said this. I don't sanction and condone everything that a dark-skinned woman does just because they dark-skinned. Okay, I'm not on that type of program. I believe that right is right and wrong is wrong. And it doesn't matter what color you are, what skin tone you are. If you're doing wrong, you're wrong. But I do know and I do believe, because I've been sitting back watching, that y'all are going extra hard. Y'all are being extra hard on Clarissa Shields. It reminds me of a study, and I've quoted the study many a times. I think it was the Villanova study. How dark-skinned women receive harsher sentences. There's studies, I think it was a study in New York, how dark-skinned girls receive harsher punishment in school for doing the same thing that non-dark-skinned girls. It's the same thing here. Y'all are going extra, extra hard on dark-skinned women. Just like y'all did with Claudette Colvin. Y'all didn't want Claudette Colvin to be the face of the civil rights movement. Y'all came up with every excuse. When I say y'all, I'm talking about black people. Came up with every excuse to not allow Claudette Colvin to be the mother of the civil rights movement, given the fact that she was the first to refuse to not give up her seat. She did it before Rosa Parks. Y'all picked it. Y'all selected Rosa Parks, and it's wrong. Y'all gave that to her because Rosa Parks, may she rest in peace, and this is no attack against her at all. So don't come on here lying on me. I'm simply spitting facts. Y'all, black people selected Rosa Parks because she's light-skinned with good hair. Even though she did not give up her seat before Claudette Colvin. She didn't. And y'all black folks will not tell the truth about that. And it makes me so angry. And I was the first one to call this out years ago. Everybody talk about it now. You know, there's an author that wrote a book about her, Twice Towards Justice, telling the story about how Claudette Colvin was the one that refused to give up her seat before Rosa Parks. But I was the first one on social media to talk about this. I've been talked about it before anybody talked about it in a colorism type of format. I talked about it first. I am the first to do it. That's why I say y'all be out here copying me. But you're not the dark-skinned activist. It's only one dark-skinned activist, and that's Rashida Strober. Okay? But they took that away from Claudette Colvin. They took it and gave it to a light-skinned woman with good hair. And put her in all the books for all the little children to praise and everything. You got adults who've come through this school system. They grow up and they think they're saying something big and important when they holler about, oh, Rosa Parks is the mother of the civil rights movement. Well, you're wrong. Claudette Colvin is the mother of the civil rights movement. Claudette Colvin, dark-skinned Claudette Colvin, was the first to refuse to give up her seats. She did it before Rosa Parks. And Claudette Colvin was a soft-spoken, nice, dark-skinned woman. But she still didn't get the respect that she was due. Clarissa Shields is a dark-skinned woman that talk her talk. But she still is not getting the respect that she's due. There's the examples. 2 examples of what I mean when I say dark-skinned women are damned if they do right, damned if they do wrong. You damned if you do. People are always going to find something to nitpick about you. And that is the reason why the dark-skinned activist Rashida Strober, I have never kissed y'all ass. I'm a very respectful person. I respect people. I respect humanity. I was raised to respect my elders. But I'm not fit to kiss y'all ass and form and be the way y'all want me to be. Because I already know it doesn't matter. Y'all gonna still come for me because I'm dark skinned. I could be the nicest dark skinned woman in the world. I could be the most kindest, most humanitarian, most Mother Teresa-ish dark skinned woman in the world, and you still gonna come for me. Dark skinned women, damned if we do, damned if we don't. You still gonna come for me. You know? And it's a very sad thing to me. It's a very hurtful thing. And like I told y'all, I'm not sitting up here acting like dark-skinned women are all innocent and they're all good and they can't do no wrong. That is not what I'm saying. Smart, intelligent, ethical, honest people that's listening to me, you know that ain't what I'm saying. You know that's not my argument. I'm not going to sit up here and say all dark-skinned women are pure and innocent. I would be a fool to say that. But I do know that not every dark-skinned woman is ghetto and hood and ratchet and doing bad things. I know that there are some very kind, good, honest, ethical, moral, upright, loving, humanitarian, dark-skinned women in the world. Let me give you an example. I was coming out of Family Dollar the other day. I think it was last Sunday. And y'all know I was homeless, so it bothers me when I see homeless people. I don't care if the person white. I don't care if they light skin. I don't care if they dark skin. I don't care if they're brown skin. If you homeless on the streets, I feel bad for you. And if I got some money, I'll probably help you. So I was coming out of Family Dollar, and I seen this white man. He was laying on the ground, and he was asleep. You know, because I guess that was he. Sometimes people, when they ain't got nowhere to stay, they get so exhausted they fall asleep anywhere. And he was laying on the concrete, and he was knocked out. So something told me, go back in there and get him a pillow. So I went back in, and I'm not saying this to impress nobody. I'm saying this because I want to make a point. I'm getting to a point because I don't got nobody to impress but God. I'm not here to impress y'all. I could care less about that. That's not what it is to me. So I went back in the store. I bought a pillow, and I kind of like tapped him gently and said, lift your head up. But when I came out the store, there was another dark-skinned woman that was there, and she had she came with she had two kids with her that was helping her, and she had big baskets full of food, and she was leaving the bags of food there for him when he woke up. And me and her, she was there before I was there, but I didn't. When I went in the store, I didn't see her there. But when I came out, she was there placing the food very quietly right about him. And at the same time, I came out and I seen her and I put the pillow under her, and I ain't say nothing. I kind of gave her like a smile and a nod and, thank you for helping him. And this was a dark-skinned woman that was out here helping, going around St. Petersburg, pushing a basket. And if she saw a homeless person, I figured out what she was doing. She would leave food there. Okay. But is y'all going to praise that dark-skinned woman? Is she bad? Is she a bad dark-skinned woman? Is she a bad dark? Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. To get off of here because I got some calls coming in. I've been ignoring text since I've been on here, but give me a second, y'all. Don't go nowhere. All right, so back again, y'all. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the share button, because YouTube don't be doing the right thing, sharing my videos out like they should and sending out the notifications like they should. So make sure y'all hit the like and share button. I like to get at least 2 Cash App donations before I end this live. My Cash App is RASHIDA'S. I never get enough donations. I feel that I should be getting donations just like any other YouTuber. So I'm asking my supporters, my followers, my subscribers, make a donation. $ RASHIDA'S. Let me see, because I'm parked right now. Let me see if I can read through some of y'all comments here. Let's see what we got here. AC Walker says, what's good? AC says, doing good for one to know and to hit the like button. Thank you, AC Walker. Carl Ward. Hey, Carl. Okay, Nathan, you don't have to. It's okay. Jordan K, talk about take it easy. Let's see. Hum Oil. Rito says, I remember from 2015. Thank you, Rito. Yeah, I went viral. Jordan K, it's not about being a victim. I'm just telling the truth of my experience. And you sitting up here talk about gross, begging for money. Okay, whatever. Do you say that to the non-dark skin content creators that's on here? AC Walker says the plagiarizers be doing that. They be doing all that stealing. Exactly. They've been doing it to me for years. Shout out to you, Liv. Goldfish says, hello, what's going on? Hey, Goldfish Larry. Pink Panther MA says, why don't you get a job and stop begging other people to pay your way? Okay. I'm a YouTube content creator, and we ask for donations. This is what we do. It's not that big of a deal. All content creators do the same. Liv says, I love you, Rashida. Liv, I love you right back. Shout out to you. Liv says, you're the first woman to talk about dark skin and to put it on the map. Thank you, Liv. I appreciate that. Not because you're saying that, but because you're telling the truth. Liv also says, no one was talking about it until you came along. That's true. Not on social media, they weren't. You're right. You Ain't Ready Part 2 says, wait a minute, Rashida, you ain't stretching it a bit. Stretching what a bit? What am I stretching? Tell me what I'm stretching. AC says, if they're black, white, Espanol, Asian, or whatever, if these people are cool, they're cool. If they're not, they're not. Exactly. I agree with that. It doesn't matter. Emblematic says her dark skin, aggressive nature makes her a better boxer. That's darkism in and of itself. Because what you're saying, that light skin or non-dark skin female boxers, you're calling them weak, and that's a form of darkism as well. Emblematic, you said Rosa Parks was more sympathetic. That doesn't make any sense. I can't make the argument that Rosa Parks was any more sympathetic than any other black person, for that matter. So that doesn't make sense. That argument saying more sympathetic about what? More sympathetic about civil rights? More sympathetic about black people having to give up their place on a bus for non-black people? That doesn't make sense. How is she? Again, your comment is embedded in darkism, and you don't even realize it. You're making an assumption where you have no actual proof that she was more sympathetic. More sympathetic to what? Prove that. You don't make sense. See, the darkism is coming out in these comments. I mean, even to say that a light-skinned person has more sympathy than a dark-skinned person, that's trying to paint dark-skinned people as inhumane. You're not making sense. That's darkism. Just sad. Shout out to Reality's Temple on Earth. You said peace and respect to the chat room. Also to Baby Lauren. Hey, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. Shout out to you. Yeah, again, emblematic, your comment is reflective of the sentiment that dark-skinned women are damned if we do, damned if we don't. You're sitting here giving Rosa Parks all this credit, and you haven't acknowledged Claudette Colvin. How are you sitting up here giving her all this credit? What about Claudette Colvin? Was Claudette Colvin not sympathetic to the black cause? And she was only 15 years old. She was a teenager. Why can't we give dark-skinned women their credit? I don't understand this. Well, I do understand it. It's rhetorical when I say I don't understand this. Because y'all do the same thing to me. Y'all give other people credit for what Rashida Strober, the world's first dark-skinned activist, credit. So now you giving credit to light-skinned Rosa Parks for having more sympathy to the black cause. Or sympathy, I'm assuming you mean the black cause. But you're saying basically she's more sympathetic than dark-skinned Claudette Colvin. It's sad. We're damned if we do. Another example of dark-skinned women. Damned if we do, damned if we don't. Yeah, I can make you a mod, AC Walker. Let me see if I can do it. Let's see. Okay, I just did it. I just made you a mod, AC Walker. The first thing I need you to do is throw my Cash App up there. Y'all, I gotta get out of here. I told y'all I'm in the middle of making some errands. And thank you, AC Walker. I'm honored to have you as a moderator, because AC Walker have been with me for a long time on here. So has Reality's Temple. You've been with me a long time, and I do appreciate you. I just want y'all to know I appreciate people that have been rocking with me and have supported me. And when I say support, I'm not always talking about agreeing with me. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying being a supporter in terms of coming on here, watching, listening to what I have to say. That is what I'm saying. I appreciate when people listen to what I have to say, because as a dark-skinned black woman, it has been one of the most difficult things for me to be heard. And the reason why it's so difficult is because when you're a dark-skinned black woman, when your assertiveness is deemed aggressiveness, your assertiveness is deemed to be masculine and loud and ratchet. And even if you are speaking in a tone like this, I told y'all I talked about voice darkism and tonal darkism. I've been the victim of voice and tonal darkism my whole life. Whereas I could be speaking like this and saying something that makes sense, saying something that's logical, saying something where I'm asserting my rights. But because I'm a dark-skinned black woman, it gets clouded in the stereotype of ratchet, of masculine, of being loud. So when I say to y'all, to my supporters, it's important to me, and I appreciate you listening to me. It's hard for me to be truly heard as a dark-skinned black woman. It's hard. It's never easy. It's never been easy. So I appreciate y'all, even the ones that disagree with me. Even the ones that, when I say disagreement, I'm talking about disagreeing with me on my ideas, on my opinions, because that's your right. You can disagree with me. But don't lie on me and don't stereotype me. Don't try to shut me down and cause a situation to where I'm not heard. Y'all, I got to get out of here. So I keep having these calls coming in. I got to go. But I'm going to be back on here, and I'm going to come back on here and talk about y'all. I want y'all to support. Like I said, I never get enough donations. I want y'all to hit my Cash App. My Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala. And that's $RASHIDALALA. $RASHIDALALA. You can go to the description, and you will see the Cash App in the description. All right. You can also go to my website, because I don't just ask for donations and don't give anything in return. You can go to my website and download a free ebook copy of my book, Darkism. My website is darkskinactivist.com. So please consider making a donation to this channel to support me, to support my ideas, to support the movement, to support what I stand for. I've never stopped standing for the truth. I'm a very consistent person. I stand on what I believe. I don't switch up just because it's popular. If I believe in it, if I know I'm right, I don't care. It could be a million people going against me. If I know that I'm right and I know that it's the right thing to do, you best believe I'm going to stand on it. Okay. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to come on here and watch. Hey, Celia. I see you came in at the end. I'm about to get out of here. I want to say shout out to everybody. I appreciate all of y'all. And I will be back and making more lives soon. The world's first and only dark skin activist is exiting the building. darkskinactivist.com. darkskinactivist.com. And again, the Cash App is $RASHIDA'Lala. $RASHIDA'Lala. Love y'all.